everyone. Honorable judges, respected teachers, and my dearest friends. First of all, let us thank God for giving us the opportunity to gather here today. Today, I would like to talk about an important topic, which is Together for a Better World. So, ladies and gentlemen, what does a better world mean to us? A better world is not only a world without war, poverty, or conflict, but it is also a world where people respect each other, care for the environment, and help one and another. We live in a world full of differences. We have different cultures, languages, beliefs, traditions, and opinions. But sometimes these differences can create misunderstandings. However, differences should not become a reason for us to hate or separate from one another. Instead, they should teach us to understand, respect, and appreciate each other. Creating a better world does not always require big actions. It can start with simple things in our daily lives, such as helping a friend, respecting our teachers and parents, stopping bullying, keeping our environment clean, and using social media wisely. We can also learn to listen to other people's opinions without immediately judging them. Sometimes a simple smile, a kind word, or a helping hand can make a big difference in someone's life. And you may ask, why? Because when kindness becomes a habit, it can spread from one person to another and create a positive impact on the community. So, my dear friends, we also have a responsibility to protect the world we live in. Our planet gives us everything that we need, such as clean air, water, food, and a place to live. But unfortunately, like pollution, plastic waste, deforestation, and other environmental problems continue to threaten our planet. We may think that these problems are way too big for us to solve, but we can still contribute through small actions. We can throw our rubbish right in the place, reduce the use of plastic, save water and electricity, plant trees, and keep our surroundings clean. If millions of people do these small things together, the impact can be enormous. A better world begins when we realize that every action does matter. Sometimes we think that we are too young to change the world, but here's the truth. Young people can make a difference. We are not only the future, but we are also a part of the present. What we do today can influence the world we live in tomorrow. If each of us takes one small positive action every day, those actions can create big change when we do them together. Imagine this, a world where everyone chooses kindness instead of hatred, cooperation instead of conflict, and understanding instead of judgment. Imagine schools where students support each other, communities where people take care of one another, and of course, a planet where everyone takes responsibility for protecting the environment. I know it may sound like a dream, but every dream can become a reality when we work together. So, ladies and gentlemen, we may have different backgrounds, but we do realize that we all share the same planet and the same responsibility to protect it. Therefore, let us start with ourselves. Let us respect one another, care for our environment, and help those in need. Spread kindness. Become an example for others. Let us not wait for someone else to make the world better. Because change can begin with us. We do not need to be famous or rich or even powerful to make a difference. We only need the courage to take action and the willingness to take care about others. Good action can inspire another, and one person can inspire a whole community. So, my dear friends, let us make a promise today. Let us promise to be kinder, more responsible, and more respectful. Let us promise to use our voices, spread positivity, and not hatred. Let us promise to protect our planet, support one and another. Never underestimate the power of small actions, because when we stand alone, our impact may be small. But when we stand together, our strength becomes much greater. Remember, together we can make a difference. Together we can create hope. Together we can inspire change. And together we can build a better world. The future is in our hands. Let us not wait for tomorrow. Let us start today. Start with ourselves and start with one simple good action. Thank you for your attention. Good morning and have a wonderful day.